Hello everyone and welcome. Thanks for being here. While you're waiting for us to get started, why don't you hit the like button? That's the one thing that you can do while you're waiting, and we will get started right away. I'm just checking my stream as I always do as we start to get going here. And I can't wait for tonight's stream. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Obviously there's some anticipation as there are 30 of you waiting for me. And Sidhu, I saw your message. Our group Zoom chat today was for Hall of Fame and Legend members. So franchise members, as much as I appreciate you, it was actually not for you. So I hope that makes sense. Hey everyone, I am Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Sunday night, July the 31st. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. I want to give a shout out to my moderators in advance. Thank you. Don't know how busy you're going to be. Hopefully not too busy, but you never know. And as you know, if something is sexist, racist, homophobic, ableist, spam, swearing, or another language, feel free to time that person out. Feel free to delete the message or hide it. But don't delete, don't ban anyone from the channel. Leave that to me. Thankfully, I think we barely had to do that in the past. And yes, see people flowing in from Australia, across the world, or simply across my neighborhood, because Matt Go lives like, I think 2 minutes from me. So moderators, thank you. Coach Rob, thank you for getting that announcement into the stream. I want to say thank you to my sponsors, Perform and Transform, personal training and weight loss. Sign up now for a free 7-day trial. And you can, that link is always in my videos. Also to Van City Experts Real Estate Group, Jason Lim and his team. Thank you as always. To Gassy Jack Art, maker of the fine artwork that is covered up today for a reason. Not because I don't like Gassy Jack Art, but I have to show something else. To Monkey 9 Brewing, my eternal sponsor. To Vessi Footwear, you guys know that I have a nice little brand deal with them. Get $15 off a pair of Vessi shoes using the code Canuck Clay. So thank you to all of my sponsors. Legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, who I saw about an hour and a half ago. Thank you. All Hall of Fame members, many of you I saw about an hour and a half ago. Thank you. And franchise members as well. Thanks to all of you for your support. Thanks for your continued financial support as well. I know that you could be supporting anyone else. The fact that you choose to support me, I appreciate you as well. If you want to become a member, press the join button underneath this or my videos on the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. Finally, no matter where you're watching from, if you're in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, or around the world, thank you for being here. I know that you could be watching anything else, doing anything else. For me, I'm actually going to go bowling right after this, so I'm going to cut it off at close to 11. Got to get some exercise, but thank you. I appreciate you. I do not take you for granted. You know that I think we're building the most positive, most creative, the best Canucks community out here on YouTube. Thank you to legendary Lucas Gates for the $2 donation, getting us going. And yes, we've crossed over the 9,200 mark, so we are on our way to 10 Clay. We'll see if we can get that going for sure. RNG, I have done 2 meetups in the past season. I'm sure I'll do at least 2 in the season going forward for sure. Okay, guys, as we get going, like this video. That's what I would love for you to do, is like this video, like the fact that we're going to give away some sweet prizes, like the fact that I'm making 2 big announcements, like the fact that we are together, that it is long weekend, where it's still warm, but the heat wave's coming down a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, I got 2 fans going in here because this room is bloody hot, but thank you for being here, and like this video because we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Carol, thank you for the $5 donation. Appreciate you. And the Hall of Fame member of Carol, Bovenlander, she has shared very openly in the stream that she was down to the wire looking for a new place in the Okanagan, and thank goodness she found a new place. With 1 day to spare, she is, well, maybe a couple days to spare, but she is moving tomorrow, August 1st. Brand new, fresh start for Carol. So let's give Carol some love in the chat for finding a new place and for Carol being such a great viewer of the channel. Thank you, Mel, for the like and the subscribe. By the way, don't forget, you can actually gift membership to people. I know that all the July memberships are ending, the ones that were gifted. So hopefully some of you franchise members will decide to stay on. Elfren, Hall of Fame member, $10 donation. Hi, Clay and everybody. Clay, I love retired jerseys in the background there. Well, I'm going to talk about that right now, Elfren. So thank you for the donation. So let's give some love to Lucas, some love to Carol, and some love to Elfren for the donations. Great start to the night. Obviously, we're in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. I hope you're in a good mood. And there's 80 people in here. Obviously, you guys want some free stuff, or you want to be part of the big announcement. So this is what's gonna happen. At 10:30 sharp, I will explain the contest. But I won't do it before then because I don't want to. If anyone asks, "Hey, how do you win the free stuff?" or "When's the draw?" 10:30. It's right on the screen. 10:30 contest. Must be here at 10:30 to enter. You actually don't have to be here to win. I'm not gonna. That's kind of cheap. I'm not gonna make you stay to win, but you got to be here to enter the contest because anyone who's been in one of my contests before, there's a certain way that you enter the contest that I think is the fairest way. So 10:30, I will explain what the contest is about. 10:45, I will make the big announcements. 10:55, we'll play those 3 games. Hopefully it didn't take 20 minutes like it did last time. And then 11 o'clock or so, I'm out of here to bowl and to whoop my kids' butts. Elfren, you notice these retired jerseys. I can't wait to give these away. I will talk about my good friend Dave at 10:30, but my friend Dave was visiting. He dropped off these 2 so I can give them away. That is an 8.5 by 11 print of the 6 Vancouver Canucks legends: Smeel, Linden, Bure, Naslin, and the Sedin twins. This over here, 6 individual banners. Pretty cool. 6 individual banners that I'll be giving away as a set. I'm not going to give them to 6 different people. So that I'm going to give away those 6 banners. You can frame them however you want. Get a nice little wooden frame, put it up on the wall. I haven't done mine yet, but I will. And then for that one, that is a print. And that's what I'm going to be giving away at 10:30 tonight. So make sure you stick around till 10:30, and then I will explain to you how we're going to run the contest. But I'm going to warn you, it's going to be a tight contest. I'm only giving it 15 minutes, so I'm going to give you about 5 to 10 minutes to enter. You guys usually know how to enter my contest, and then we'll allow about 5 minutes to actually gather all the entries and to award the prizes. So that will be at 10:30, but we have 20 minutes to kill. So fire me all your questions. They can be Canucks related, NHL related, or ask me anything. I'm in such a good mood. I don't care what it's about. It doesn't have to be Canucks or hockey related. Fire away, and I'll get to as many questions as I can. And then at 10:30, we will do the contest. Life is what you make it. Indeed, Seattle. Hsmfangirl. Hi, Clay. Why do you think Ben Kuzma says a Miller for Dobson trade would work when obviously it won't, because Dobson is a free agent? No, it won't work because Dobson is a restricted free agent. He's a young player, and the Islanders will not want to give him away. I think that is a pipe dream. There's no way, if I'm the Islanders, I'm going Dobson for Miller 1-for-1. You'd have to add in a bunch in that package because Dobson is a 22, 23-year-old right shot defenseman drafted just after Quinn Hughes. He needs more than JT Miller. RNG, Clay, I wanted Colonel over Lekaramaki. Your thoughts? I know nothing about the guy you mentioned. I probably just butchered his name. So to be honest with you, I'm happy with Lekaramaki because I don't know the other guy. So I apologize. But my draft knowledge is next to nil. Shane, do you think JT Miller will be moved? I do, but I don't think it's going to be for a while. I think it's going to be during the season. Nux fan, nice to see you. Do you see the Canucks making any trades before the start of the season? I do. I think it's going to be hard for them to do it. It's going to be a minor trade, but I can't see them going into the season with this exact roster. It just might not be JT Miller. Matt Go, free agency technically does not end. There's a start date, July 13th, but those guys can, well, actually, technically, you got to be signed by, is it 2 months after the season starts? So maybe December 1st. I remember December 1st as but maybe not. I think there's a different date for guys that are under contract. They got to report. I think a free agent can sign whenever, quite frankly. Although that would make maybe before the trade deadline. But technically, there's more hype around the start of free agency than the end. That wasn't the best answer. Yes, see, it's very wise. Simon, you're going to Hawaii next week. I just want to ask you what you're going to do with your family in Hawaii. Well, we have a nice mix of not a lot, laying on the beach and getting dark, and we have a couple of nice meals. We're going to go to a luau. We're going to do some zip lining. So I'm going to ask for extra prayers on that day. Maybe I should stream while on the zip line. But yeah, so we have some activities for sure, but it can be a lot of relaxing as well. Lucas Clay, are you planning to ever get air conditioning built in your house in the near future? Lucky to live in a house that AC, well, good for you, Lucas. We have air conditioning in the main room. All 5 of us will sleep in there once again. A lot of fun, but we've been okay so far. Brian, who do you think will make a good trading partner for Pullman? Not a lot of people right now, admittedly, Brian, because he's not healthy yet. Chris, hey Clay, do you think we have enough grit going into this season? Lazar, Joshua helps a lot. I think we'll be okay. Andrew, one advantage of being in a different time zone is that here in New Zealand it's already August. And ice hockey, nice. Preseason starts next month. Very good, Andrew. That's right. You are 1 month ahead of us, even though you're only a day ahead of us. Steve, hi Clay. You think Brock Lesnar's going to AEW? No, Steve. I think he's too loyal to WWE. Cole, player on the roster right now that reminds you of Derek Dorsett. It's got to be Lazar. Lazar's the closest. B, hi Clay. Thoughts on finally having sandpaper with the addition of Lazar and Joshua? I think it's going to be great. It can make the team tougher to play against. Marcus, guess who jumped off a 60-foot cliff today? I don't know, just incredible. Oh, probably you. Marcus, if that was you, congratulations. Do you think we bring back Chase on? No. I think with Lazar and Joshua and Hoglander wanting, knocking on the door for a better season, I don't think there's room for Chase on. Justin Clay, do you think Hughes will get over 80 points in a season anytime in his career? It's going to be close. I wouldn't put it past him, but if I had to bet, I'd say no. He'll get between 70 and 80 at his peak, I think. But I would love to be proven wrong. Our fangirl, when do you think the Canucks could host All-Star Weekend? I think there are still a lot of other teams that will be before them, maybe at least another decade out. RNG Clay, one more question. I think the Canucks start strong and stay top 3 going to December. Would love to see a defense trade before the start of the season. Do you think a defense trade comes? Rutherford has gone out and said they got to fix the right side, but easier said than done. I think they're trying very hard. Shane, do you think the Canucks are going to get any more players? I think they're trying to. Be sure to go Cheesecake Factory. Thank you, Will. Thank you. Carol. Okay, Carol's talking to Shannon, which is great. Trevor, are you worried about Pettersson not wanting to resign if the Canucks aren't a playoff team in the next 2 seasons? We're starting to see more of that. RFA is almost demanding where they want to go, but no, I think the Canucks should always be concerned about building a team to keep guys like PD around, but I'm not worried about it just yet. B, do you think we only have a few years to contend due to Demko being in his prime and almost 30? Yeah, but, we have Demko for 4 years still under this contract, which is really good value. So we should be able to contend, hopefully, in maybe 2 or 3 years from now. So still in his contract. Bubba Gumps, all right. M, hi Clay, how's the summer been in Vancouver? It's been hot. It's been good. But it's been, I heard there's a heat wave maybe. It's been a warm winter in Australia. Thanks, M, for tuning in from Australia. In the Lower Mainland, we're on day 4 of a heat wave, but it's supposed to be back to normal. I don't want to complain that it's too hot. That's like a first world problem, but it has made for some, you always worry about people who live alone or the elderly or those that simply do not have the luxuries of air conditions or even working fans. But yes, this is day 4 of the heat wave, but it's supposed to end tomorrow. Clifford, I enjoy the hockey, but not the cold weather. I like early fall. That's fair. Edmond, Clay, you think Curtis Lazar is an upgrade on the 4th line compared to what we had at Sutter, Dickinson, Lamico? Absolutely, yes. And he wants to be here. I think he's going to be great. Coach Rob offering up Carol if he lived closer. I know Coach Rob is good that way. Leon, do you see Miller staying at center, back on the wing for next season? I think Boudreau likes him in the middle. Tony, anyway, Vertanen might sign with another NHL team. I think yes. Maybe not this season, but yes, eventually, but not with the Canucks. Simon, my question to you is, what is your favorite all-time coaching staff? I really like Alain Vigneault. Shannon, just found out Quinn Hughes has a fight in his career. I did not know that. B. Clifford, do you think Vertanen will get another shot in the NHL? Yes, I do. Just not with the Canucks. C-Edits, which Canuck do you think has the best shot of winning an NHL award this season? Demko for the Vezina. He's going to have a better team in front of him. Elfren, why does the league sometimes bring down and raise the salary cap in some years? Is there a formula? Yeah, it's based on revenue. So some are saying if there's no such thing as COVID, the salary cap would have gone up, and then not just betting, but any GM wouldn't have looked as bad because they were banking on the salary cap going up. So any contract that was signed prior to March 2020, they were banking on the cap being way higher than it is right now. So it's a little bit tricky, but it is based on revenue, Alfred. Clifford, Tony also basically, no problem. Brian, when we go into the season with Miller, do you think that he'll get more than 100 points? No, Brian. I think 99 was his max. I think he's still good for 80 to 90 points, though. GL Rebirth, thoughts on Rutherford saying Pullman can be a top 4D when healthy? Does he actually believe it? It doesn't matter if he believes it, GL Rebirth, but he's got to say it. He's got to say it because he's bumping up Pullman's trade value, and he's also giving confidence to Pullman. Fangirl, do you think, I'm kind of going a little fast here, but I'm trying to keep up. Fangirl, do you think Pettersson will be a good mentor for new Pettersson and Lekaramaki? Yes, both of them have named PD as one of their idols, so yes, I think he's in a good position to be a good mentor. Carol, play, that's me. Play, what's the first step in changing the defense? What are your thoughts on that? They got to fix the right side and move out one of OEL or a Pullman. Do I think Green is a bad coach? I don't think he's a great coach, but he'll get another shot. That was his first shot. Do you see Lockwood as a full-time NHLer? Yes, B, but not as a regular. So I guess that doesn't mean full-timer. But he'll be on the main roster. He won't be in Abbotsford anymore. I just think he's going to be number 13 or 14 of the 12 forwards. No, Shannon, no one is saying PD doesn't want to be with the Canucks, but he only has a 3-year contract with 2 years left on it. So we have to sign him again in 2 more years. Pettersson for Lady Bing? Maybe. Yeah, B, I think I have the gift of gab. I am able to go pretty quick. I'll stutter, I'll stumble, but I'm trying. I know that I'm cutting off at 10:30 tonight, so I'm trying to stay on top of these. Do you think Quinn Hughes' ceiling is 80 plus? Clifford, I think his ceiling is 80, as I mentioned. Nucks for life. Boy, you think a Canadian team can win the Cup in the next 5 years? Yeah, I do. Whether it's Edmonton or Toronto or Vancouver. Justin, do you think a strict, tough coach like Torts Keenan is better for a team like Chicago, who looks like they'll be rebuilding, or someone more like an AV or Green? That's tough. Honestly, rebuild versus retool versus veterans or in the prime. I think the Torts Keenan model of coaches is on the way out now. Not because players are more spoiled, but I think you have to be more of a player's coach, or at least walk the fine line of being a player's coach and a hard ass. Well, I guess I just did. But I think strictly being a hard butt, well, I don't know why I'm changing now, is not the way to go anymore. No, Tony, I do not want Virtanen back on this team. He just simply wasn't effective. Christian, I would love to see Noah Dobson here. B, if Miller signs long-term, do you see him in the Ring of Honor? Tough to say, but yeah, if Miller is here and he continues to put up good points, yeah, he could be a Ring of Honor. Dobson and Wallstrom, we're going to have to give up a lot, John, for that. You think Kuzmenko is going to get top 6? I do. I'd see him in the top 6 before Mikheyev, quite frankly. Top 4 all-around defensemen in the NHL. Yossi, Hedman, Ekblad, Pietrangelo, maybe Makar already. DSS, do you think JT Miller will be long-term Vancouver Canucks? Nope, I don't. I think that contract negotiations can be too tricky. Trevor, do you see the Edmonton fan on saying Campbell's the best goalie in Pacific? It's not even close. I did see that, Trevor. I don't agree with it, although I like Campbell. Dave, what are the odds Oyel or Myers get moved for the precious cap relief? If so, what is the worth for both? I think you're going to have to add in sweeteners, which stinks. So you're going to have to give probably a pick a prospect along with that. Burned, so I don't think it's likely. Is Brock Besser getting a leading role in the ice in the locker room next season if he stays healthy? I don't know if he's intentionally going to get one, but I think he's going to play a lot better with the burden of his dad's sickness and passing now gone. And not, you know what I mean? Like it's always going to be with him, but at least he doesn't have to worry about that right now. B, how many cups will Yzerman's Wings win? You mean the team he's building right now? I don't know. Maybe 1. Women's hoops, if OEL is a good year, but the Canucks are out of playoff contention, do you think he's traded? I think the Canucks would love to rid themselves of that contract. Pedersen Hart, Canucks beat Avs in West. Love it. Make it happen. Shannon, I know that at Walmart at Hillside we have air conditioners for sale, the kind you can put in the window. Yes, that's what I have. Oh yeah, Shannon, I showed that on the Zoom chat, but it was just before you got there, I think. Dean, out of all the players they can draft, why on earth would they draft somebody with the same name? Because they really wanted him. They had him ranked a lot higher. Lucas, remember the 2 players? Yes, the new guy wants Elias and the other guy is Elias. Tiger, I think hard-nosed coaches are only good for limited time to shake things up. They don't have longevity. I can't even say it. I was just saying longevity. I agree with you, Tiger. Taylor, I'm hearing that Canucks might move JT Miller and Hoglander for Boquist and Severson from the Devils. I have not heard that. Interesting. Who do you give the A's to for next season? Miller, Myers. Miller and Myers for sure. Maybe Petey. But Miller and Myers for sure. OEL. Yeah, if you have Horvat, so you give one more forward, so Miller, and then I go OEL and Myers. Do we bring back Di Giuseppe? Yeah, he was, not spelt like that, Marcus, but yes, he was re-signed. Fango, do you think Edler, maybe Hansen or Kessler could go up the Canucks Ring of Honor? I think Edler, yes. Hansen, no. Kessler is 50-50. Campbell isn't even that good. I think he's pretty good, B. DSS, do you think the Vancouver Canucks make the playoffs next season? Yes, I do. Pat, who do you think is the best line mate on right D for Hughes on any team? Well, I'd love to see Hughes and McCarr. I think that would be sick. Or Hughes and Ekblad. Ekblad a tiny bit more of a bigger body, stay at home. See, when do you see PD hitting a 100-point season? Is it bad if I say never? I think he'll get close. But if he hits 100 points, I think it's still 2 or 3 years from now. 3 or 4 years maybe. Chris, what do you think Horvat will have for points next season? Goals and assists. Let's say 25 and 35, 60 points. Would you take a Miller and Hoglander for Schneider trade? Yes, I would. I would, given their contract situations and ages. Clifford, I'm probably getting an evaporative cooler in my room because the window doesn't open. Yes, that would be tough. Shannon, which goalies do you see playing the most for the Canucks this season? Demko, 60 games. Martin, 22 to 25. Christian, if Kuzi works out, the team's forward group core will be dynamite. If he doesn't, we'll be held back if we don't make more trades. Yeah, Kuzmenko's good, though, because it's a low risk. It's $900,000 for 1 year. But I hear what you're saying, for sure. Presto, do you see any more trades involving the Canucks? Yes, I think they're going to try and upgrade their defense. Chris, do you have a chance to catch any of the Canucks versus Swiss today, 14-0? No, I did not see that. Is that in hockey, or what sport is that? Derek, Clay, how would you compare what the Canucks did this season versus last season? Did this season? Way better because of Boudreau. Last season, the Canadian division was such a disappointment. It was boring because the Canucks were out of it so early. Tiger, how high are you, Niels Oman? Something he could be in fourth line contention already. I'm interested in him. I don't know a lot about him, but I think, that whole crop of him and Baines, I think they could push from below for sure. Does anyone break the 100 points next season? I don't think so, Byrne, but I think we're going to have good spread out scoring. Justin, do you think Hoglander can get back into Boudreau's good grace and earn a top 6? I don't think it'll be top 6, but if he can be a third line player, I think that's a good ceiling for him, Justin. Clifford, do you see Tano coming back to us? No, I don't. No money. Is there another player on the market who is as good? Not on D. Not on D. DSS. What happened to all the old Vancouver Canucks that came on the team last March trade deadline? Richardson likely won't be here. Dermott will be here. Oh, last March. Do you mean last year? Nux, does Rathbone make number 6? Yes, I want Rathbone and Dermott as my third pairing. Yes, hockey. Thanks. Zao, can we re-sign Kuzmenko with the cap crunch we have? Yeah, we will be able to. We'll make room for him for sure. Rebirth, thoughts on Mikey DiPietro's agent saying Canucks messed up his development? I felt he had a good point leaving him on the taxi squad. Gio Rebirth, I did a whole vlog about it. I said, yeah, I don't disagree. B, what player currently on the Canucks do you see as a future GM or coach? Ooh, future GM or coach. Maybe a guy like Luke Shen. He seems pretty smart. Maybe Horvat or Pearson. Maybe. Yes, Shannon, Demko and Spencer Martin. You got it. Dean, be like the Leafs drafting another player named Austin Matthews. Oh, it would be like the Leafs, yes. Different position, though. Fangirl, do you think the Young Stars tournament will be streamed on the team's websites? Yeah, 50-50 chance. Probably, though. There seems to be a lot of interest for sure. Taylor, anyone else stoked for the World Juniors coming back next month? Yeah, it's weird. Summer hockey. Shane, I'm excited. We have 2 players from Toronto, the guy we got last season. Do you see both those players on the same line for the season? No, because... wait, you're talking about Mikheyev? Mikheyev's a forward and Dermott's a defenseman, unless I'm missing... Who am I missing? Who else played? Because Lazar didn't play for Toronto. What am I missing? I'm probably missing something very obvious. Who got traded here from Toronto aside from Mikheyev? Or that used to play in Toronto up front. Let me know. I think I just had a brain fart. Be presto. Am I going to do another stream with the hockey guy? The hockey guy? Sure, we can make that happen. Simon, I want to ask you if you're going golfing or the rest of the summer. Yes, we have a golf trip lined up when we get back from Hawaii, and I suck. I'm happy if I break 110. So I think he's patient because don't think the market is as strong as we think it is. Will, who do you think has more value out of Myers and OEL? I think OEL does. You can still bowl at 11. We're lucky because Jacob and Sean work at the bowling alley, so they have access. They asked for permission first. It's great practice because no one else is there. If I was to hire any Canucks current players, my butler, who would it be? Let's go with Tyler Myers because then he can reach like high stuff for me. Brian, I'm going to try and go to a couple games of the World Juniors in Edmonton. Nice, Brian. Christian, I'm thinking a Jan Bulis type of forward. Sorry, Rory Fitzpatrick type on the blue line for JT Miller. Yeah, I think we need more than that. Peter, how do you feel if the Canucks either don't extend or trade him this offseason? That'll be a waste. We got to do one or the other. Sal, what's going on in the radio broadcast rights for the Canucks 650 not being renewed? Oh, I haven't heard much about that. I thought they're still good, but we'll see. Noah, I am great. Hope you're great as well. Bruce, have you heard Jesper Bratt and Devils having a hard time agreeing? I have heard that. I like him as a player. Levo, says Justin, or talking about Canucks players that we've got from the Leafs maybe. World Juniors is a reset from the COVID that was canceled in December. Yes. Yeah, Dermott for sure. Yeah, Dermott. Yeah, that's why I got confused. Mikheyev on forward, Dermott on D. Jason, will our first round pick play at the Young Stars Classic? Yes, I think he will. The new guy we got is from Boston. Yes, Lazar. Chris, have you ever followed the Lions? Yes, I've been a big fan all my life. Haven't got to a game recently though. And I think Nathan Rourke is the real deal for sure. If the team gets off to a bad start, does coach get fired? No, Nux. I think they're giving him the whole season. B, if we wait around to the trade deadline, we'll know we need to get something out of him. So they'll yes, that's the risk B of waiting so long. Trevor, which Canuck would you want to be your private? I think you mean chef, not chief. So I'm not picking any of the young guys. I don't know. Tanner Pearson looks like he'd be a good cook for some reason. Burned. Are we really a playoff team with the new signings, or does it matter more that our key players and team stay together and Bruce Boudreau can coach and manage? Yeah, I think all those things. I think we can be a playoff team for sure. Okay, last 2 minutes. Clifford, I'm surprised the World Juniors is a go. They've been canceling flights and the ferries. Oh, interesting. Shannon, okay, here is a question. You got called to coach Tampa Bay Lightning. Would you move your family down there, paid more to coach and not to YouTube? Coaching the Lightning, moving my family, they're taking care of it. I would do it. DSS, what happened to the Calgary Flames player that we got back to be on our team? The Calgary Flames player. I'm not sure who that is. What are your expectations of Hsmfangirl? 40 points. Marcus, last 2 minutes for what? For these questions, because we got to get to this contest that I am going to get to in about a minute or so. I just got to wipe my eyes because I think I put mosquito repellent in them, which is not good. So we'll reset. Plus, I've been reading like a madman for the last 20 minutes. Okay. No more questions. So if you do ask a question, I'm just going to relax for 30 seconds and then we are going to get into this giveaway. You know what I'll do? And yes, Noah, I do think Dakota Joshua will make the team. I'm going to put this in the chat already. That is a site you want to go to. Oh, shoot. I got to put the HTTP. Hold on. I messed up already. I always messed up. Okay, let's try that. I will pin that. Okay, last answer, Lucas. Clay, you acquired rights to an ECHL franchise and this team would be affiliated with Calgary. No YouTube, would you accept? No, I'm not big on the... I just don't know enough about farm teams and I would feel very unloyal to the Canucks if I did that. Although I did say yes to the Tampa Bay job, but they are my third favorite team. Okay, you guys see, if you go to that website, click on it, tinyurl.com/CCC Prince. I need your name, your YouTube handle, your phone number, and your email. And this is what's going to happen. You are going to enter to win either this amazing 8.5 by 11 print, as you can see. So it's all 6 legends: Smil, Linden, Bure, Naslund, and the Sedins. I'm gonna send this to you. That's gonna be one of the draws. And the other draw is going to be for these mini banners. So they're separate, but I'll just show you a couple of them. Pretty sweet. 6 banners like this of Smil, Linden, Bure, Naslund, and the Sedins. Whoops, they're here behind me. And that's what you're entering to win. And I want to show you who made these. So all you have to do, DSS Gaming, your YouTube handle is DSS Gaming. However your name appears on the screen, that's what you have to type in as your YouTube handle. So I already have 22 responses. Don't worry, I'm going to give you I'm going to give you 7 or 8 minutes, no problem. But as we're doing it, I want to tell you a bit about the cool guy who made these things. So again, go ahead, and Alex, thank you for the subscription. That is awesome. Appreciate you. Hold on, I'm just going to move something real quick. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to move me out of the way here. And then I will do display capture. Okay. So my good friend Dave Leeson, his handle is at Dave Leeson1, as you can see here. So at Dave Leeson1. His Twitter is Canucks by the numbers, at Dave Leeson1. He makes these prints. He makes these prints, and he lives in Iowa with his lovely wife Kathy and their son Nathan. Now, Dave and I have been friends for over 20 years through the church community, and he's a wonderful graphic designer. He is so talented. So one thing that he did from his home in Iowa is he made these amazing prints. So what you see here is what I'm giving away. I'm not giving away this what called shadow box, as you see. I'm not giving away the wooden thing. You can do that on your own. But these individual banners, Smil, Linden, Bure, Naslund, Sedin, that's what I'm giving away on one of the draws. So that's one of the things you can win, is these 6 individual banners that you can then go and put in your own frame, whatever you want to do. The other thing I'm giving away is this. The 8 by 10 print that you can frame if you want as well, of Smil, Linden, Bure, Naslund. So it's the same as Sedin's. It's the same 6 banners, but it's all done on one print, as you can see over my left shoulder. So that is what we are giving away today. We'll do one draw for the individual 6 banners that you can frame how you want, and then we'll do a second draw for this 8 by 10 print. So that is what we are signing up for right now, using that link, tinyurl.com/CCC prints. So again, you don't have to be here to win it, but you do obviously have to be here to enter it. Otherwise, how would you know where to enter? Okay, so I'm gonna go. So again, that's my friend Dave. He was here in town over this past week. Was blessed to see him on Thursday night, where he hand delivered this print, these banners to me. And yeah, and he is so generous. So I want to thank Dave for his generosity. He basically reached out to me and said, I want to give you a set. So he gave me a set of banners, which is pretty cool, which I have to frame myself. And then he very generously donated another set and a print for giving away on the stream. And I said, that's perfect, because I was going to do a massive stream tonight, because I'm also going to do 2 big announcements later today. So if you're interested in any of these banners, I will type in his Twitter handle right now in the chat. So if you can reach out to him on Twitter if you're interested in finding out more about these mini banners, whether they're the banners themselves or the print. So I'm putting his Twitter handle in the chat right now. And if you don't have Twitter and you want to get in touch with Dave, let me know, and then I will take down your info, and then I will send you something by email. I didn't ask Dave if I can give out his email address, so I should probably not do that. So yeah, let me know though. But best way, he's just contact him directly on Twitter, and if not, I can help put you in touch with them. No, Simon, your YouTube handle is what your name is when you type messages. So it says Simon Lohn, Lohn, but that's fine. If you, I can fix it when I get to it. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys 4 more minutes to enter. No excuses, no extensions. 4 more minutes to enter. tinyurl.com/CCCprints. I see that there are 50 of you have entered, which is great. I'm just going to quickly scroll through the messages to make sure I haven't missed anything. Entered, good luck. Hi, good luck. Hype. Who do you think will get 20 goals first? Podkolzin, Hoglander, Kuzmenko? Kuzmenko. Good luck, good luck. Everyone's saying good luck, but do you really mean good luck? Or are you saying, I hope it... Will, good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, and if you win, I'll figure out how to get it to you. I will pay for the postage if a non-Canadian wins. Well, I'm paying for the postage anyways, so it doesn't matter. If you go ahead, Will. Hopefully, I gave you enough time. Just go ahead and enter, even if you don't live in Canada. Okay, good. What are those 4 action figures on the shelves below and on top of those banners in the first pick? Oh, back on Dave's? Let me see. Oh, I don't know. Those look like Linden, Naslin, and maybe it's the Sedins. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Good eyes. Yes, Brian, you are going to see the Great Wheel. Steve, what do you want to be part of the draw as well? I can't remember what I was talking about. Thank you, Justin. Okay, we'll make that work. Yeah, they are pretty sweet. Okay, I'm just making sure that I didn't miss anything. No problem, Matt. Everyone's saying, "Oh, if I win, don't worry. We'll make it work. We'll make it work." Rosero, that was an accident. Not that I don't want you moderating, but I have enough moderators. I was actually trying to hide another message, but Chris got to it for me. Okay. Okay, last 2 minutes, you guys, and then I'm cutting it off. I'm going to be ruthless. So last 2 minutes, and then I'm going to need a couple minutes to get the wheel ready without I think there's one time I put everyone's email address on the screen by accident. I will do better. Hey, Karan, if you want to enter, go to the pin message, and you got 1 minute to enter to win a contest. Welcome, Karan. You got 1 minute to enter. tinyurl.com/CCCprints. It's in the pin chat right at the top. And welcome. So, you guys, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to cut it off in a minute. I'm going to get it ready. We're going to do the draw. I'm going to do my announcements. We're going to play the games. Then I'm out of here. Okay. So I'm cutting it off in 30 seconds. And in 30 seconds, I want you guys to talk amongst yourselves. No, it's the wheel, NHL Canucks. Man, you got to make some sacrifices. If you want to win, you got to survive the wheel, okay? Actually, I need a pen to write down the winner. Oh, there. Does this even work? Okay, friends, I am cutting it off in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. You've had 10 minutes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Someone just snuck in. Okay, talk amongst yourselves. I will not be reading anything. Just talk amongst yourselves. And I'm going to download these responses and get my wheel ready. So go ahead. Like I said, talk amongst yourselves. I will not be checking the chat as I prepare all of this. Yeah, sorry. It doesn't mean all you see is you see me stare frantically clicking around, but I got to get this ready for you guys. And I will indeed delete any double entries as well, because ain't nobody got time for... Oh, it was Kevin Chen who got in like in the last second. Good for you, Kevin. I will be ready in a minute. Keep talking amongst yourselves. I know this is riveting streaming right now. I just got to make sure there's no... Okay, I see 2 Brians. I want to make sure that one of them is Brian Googlen, the other one is Brian Kim. Okay, so I better say one of them is Brian G. See, good thing I checked, you guys. The other one is Brian K. Okay, just checking to make sure there's no other doubles. Everyone only... Okay, Karan did get in, which is good. Okay, I think we're good. I am almost ready, you guys. This is exciting. I am almost ready. So I can put up Wheel of Names. Amazing. Okay, guys. I am about ready to go. Let me do this. So if you didn't get in, I apologize, but I gave you plenty of time. It's time to do this. Oh, I just clicked on the wrong thing. Let's try that again. I'm so excited, you guys. I don't know what's going on. Okay, here we go. I am now copying everyone's name in. Boom. Okay. Okay. We know that Canuck Clay. We know that Simon. I'm going to randomize it 5 times. Yes, this is indeed the Wheel of Names. So there's 56 of you entered. So I'm going to randomize it 5 times. Shuffle once, shuffle twice, shuffle 3 times, shuffle 4 times, shuffle 5 times. I am going to turn on the sound. I don't think I have the sound on for this wheel. We will see if it actually works. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay. Are we ready, you guys? Yes, Simon, Simon, did you give me an email address when you entered? I should be able to find it. You're the one that says Canuck Clay, right? Simon, I will send you a note tomorrow on how to contact Dave. I'm just looking for your contact information right now. Yeah. Okay, no problem, Simon. Okay, you guys ready? Seek, are you in? Yeah, you're in there. Okay. Everyone's in here. Good luck. Here we go. I'm going to spin. The first winner is for the set of mini banners, okay? That is what we are spinning for. 1 spin. We're not going to do elimination style. We don't have time. I would love to spin it 56 times, and I'm sure you guys would love to do it. Okay, enough talking. This is for the winner of the 6 banner set. Here we go. Banner set. Here we go. Banner set. Here we go. The winner is Lenpel. Lenpel is, let me just see. Yep, local. All right, I have his contact information. So congratulations, Lenpel. You win the banner set. I will send you an email tomorrow as to how we are going to get it to you. All right, congratulations. Lenpel, are you still in the chat? It's okay. If you're not, you still win. Don't worry. You don't have to be here. Yes, he says thanks. Awesome. All right, you are good. So I'm going to remove Lenpel. So Lenpel, congratulations. Now, this next one is for the winner of this wonderful 8x10 print. Here we go. Oh, almost got to Just Incredible and Chris Seifert, but it is Jamie to Bond. Jamie to Bond wins the print. Just making sure I have Jamie to Bond's info. I don't recognize that that area code, but I'm sure it's fine. Congratulations, Jamie to Bond. Jamie to Bond, what area code is that? If you're willing to say, or maybe it's just a weird number. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to be sending this thing. Oh, okay, I know where that is. We'll take care of you. We'll take care of you. Congratulations. This is the second time you won, Jamie. Yes, well, oh, Jamie, you're right. You won the puck, and I delivered it to your house. So it's okay. I will send you a message as well. So I'm just going to type in print. Okay. Congratulations, Lenpel. Congratulations, Jamie to Bond. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to get Gordo ready here. That's going to be in it. I think it's time for some announcements. You guys ready for some announcements? Hey, where did my I just dragged myself completely off the screen. There I am. Okay. So congrats again, Limpa. By the way, when did I move myself off the screen? I didn't even see me do it. Okay, you guys ready? I think it's time for announcements. Now, my legends and my Hall of Fame members heard this announcement about an hour and a half ago. It's one of the perks of being a member is you get sometimes some early access to news. So here's the first announcement that I'm very excited about, you guys. Starting on September 11th, I will be doing these streams nightly. Every night, except Friday and Saturday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, CCC Live will become a nightly show. So on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it'll be starting at 11 o'clock. So I know it's late. I'll explain to you why. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's going to be 11 to 11:30. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 11 to 11:30. And it'll be right in the middle of the season. So I'll do whether there's a Canucks game or a big news or a practice or a road trip, whatever it is. I will do the first 10 to 15 minutes. And then I will turn it over to you as viewers for the last 15 to 20 minutes. But I want to do it a quick half an hour show. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yes, it's late for anyone out of the country, or maybe it's early. I don't know. It's late for people in the East. But I admit my audience is going to be kind of like the people on the West Coast. On Sunday, I usually do these streams like tonight from 10 to 11. I'm going to bump it a tiny bit later and start it at 10:30. So on Sunday nights, I'm going to start at 10:30 and still end at 11:30. So Sunday night will be an hour, 10:30 to 11:30. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will be half an hour, 11 to 11:30. So they all end at 11:30 if you follow me. Why do the change on Sunday? Well, I didn't want to make it from 10 to 11 and then everything else starts at 11. It'll just confuse people. And if I'm at a game or if I have a commitment, basically 10:30, sometimes I have to pick up my kids from church at 10. So 10:30 makes it a little bit safer. The 11 o'clock on the weeknights is because if I'm at a game or if I'm doing church ministry or I'm at an outing, I know that I'm always home by 11. People say, well, what does that mean for Canucks After Dark? Well, it simply means I'm still going to do it with Parker, but I will jump off at about 5 minutes to 11 every Monday. So then I can start my show on time at 11. So that is the first announcement is starting on September 11th, Sunday, September the 11th, 5 nights a week. Sunday night for an hour, 10:30 to 11:30 Pacific. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, half an hour, 11 to 11:30. I hope you guys like that announcement. Friday and Saturday, I'm going to give myself a break for sure. So that is the first announcement. The part 2 of this announcement is I am also going to flip it into a podcast. So it'll be called Clay's Canucks Commentary. and then I'll have it up on podcast platforms the very next day. So I'm not going to do any extra work, but much like we do with Canucks After Dark, I'm going to then upload it so it becomes podcast. So that way, you know, I'm still going to focus on the YouTube side, the visual part, but if anyone wants to catch it and they'd rather catch it as a podcast as opposed to a video, then they can do that the next day as well. So that is the hope. That is my plan for September, starting on Sunday, September 11th. Nightly shows with a bit of an asterisk. I'm not doing Friday and Saturday. But that's not all, my friends. Another thing is I will be doing my second annual 24-hour live stream. It was such a hit back when I did it in October of last year that I'm going to do it again. So this will be on November 26th and November 27th, Saturday and Sunday. I'll be starting at 10 p.m. on the Saturday because the Canucks play on that night, either against San Jose or Vegas, and then they play against the other one the next day. So it'll be starting at 10 p.m. with a post game, going all the way to the next night with another post game. So that is indeed November 26th and November 27th. Yes, I'm going to change a couple things. I'm going to raise money for a charity for sure. I might use a couple of pre-records for sure so I don't fall asleep on anyone. But I'm pretty... yes, Simon, I just said I'm still going to do Canucks After Dark. But yes, I'm very excited to do this 24-hour live stream at the end of November. So those are my two announcements for today. Number one, CCC Live going nightly starting September 11th, and then a podcast affiliated with it. And number two, my next 24-hour live stream, November 26th and November 27th. So, Canucks fans, give me a minute to recover here. Thank you for being here for those announcements. And I would love to know your feedback in the chat. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me how you're feeling. Do you like what we're doing here? Even if you don't, it's not really going to change my mind. But let me know how you're feeling. I'm very excited. I can't wait. I think the channel is going to grow even more. I think we're going to build even a bigger community. But yes, I'm very excited to be trying these type of things on this channel. So thank you for your support. And thanks to all of you. And by the way, I should probably say it right now just so I don't forget. Anyone that was gifted a membership back in that big gifting spree, your franchise memberships, your free ones, are going to end basically tomorrow, because I think we did it all July 1, July 2, I think, if I memory serves me correctly, as soon as I got back from Sweden. So for most of you, your memberships will end in the next few days. I would invite you to renew your membership, pay for it yourself. The franchise member is pretty reasonable. It's $4.99. But yes, I would love for you to join me and continue joining me as a member of this channel. And I hope that it was you saw that it was a worthwhile investment of your time and resources as we continue to build this channel. Okay, friends, let's finish off with our favorite games of Ordle, Gordle, and Wordle. As always, if you've played already, please do not spoil it for anyone, because it just makes it less fun when we do that. So let me position myself here so then we can start playing this game. Okay, there is Ordle. And Matt, my timekeeper, says I was on time today. Why, thank you, Matt. Yes, and Chris was gifted a membership. That is awesome. Okay. I don't think that's Pedersen, Fangirl. So I respectfully, I'm not going to take that guess. But if it ends up being him, I will I will give you my apologies. Okay, so I typed in Adam Fox, and we basically got nothing right except for his age. So I need another guess now. We know he's not in the Eastern Conference, so I'll take Western Conference. But I take Heiskanen, but he's a defenseman. Eichel is in the Western Conference, but he's way older than 24. But let's narrow it down a bit. Okay, actually that was pretty good. Actually, Eichel's only 25, so although he's American as well. So we know it's a center in the Pacific Division. We know it's a center in the Pacific Division who's not American, who's 24 years old. It could be McDavid, but does McDavid have that much hair? Great guess. We actually, we're going to get this soon, you guys. We know it's a Canadian center in the Pacific Division who's a left shot, who's 24 years old. Yeah, look at this, guys. We got center, Western, Pacific, Canadian, 24, lefty. So he can't be Pettersson because we know the guy's Canadian. McLeod. Which one, Ryan or Michael? Oh, did I pick the wrong one? What am I doing? Michael plays for New Jersey. What am I doing? I'm not that smart, you guys. I better go with Ryan McLeod. That was so bad, you guys. I got to be better. I got to be better. Okay, Ryan McLeod's too young. And what am I doing? Edmonton. Okay, I got to calm down. Okay, we only have 3 more guesses. Is it Horvat? Is Horvat only 25? No, I think Horvat's a bit older than that, isn't it? So everyone's saying Ryan now. But which Ryan? Yeah, Horvat's too old. Which Ryan are we talking about? Oh, Ryan McLeod, sorry. Okay. All right, guys, I've wasted like two guesses. We need a center in the Pacific Division who's Canadian, who's 24 years old. And I typed in McDavid. Pacific Division. 24-year-old center. No, it's not Bo. Bo's older than 24 for sure. Nolan Gregor. Okay, trusting you. Nice job. 6 good at this game. Wow. It's interesting. We've never gotten 3 or 7, but it is indeed Noah Gregor. So let's give some love to Sick. Good job. Sick's very good at this game. I know that. Okay, not bad. Let's go to the second one. Gordel. I will take the first. You know, for the heck of it, let's start with the same name. Oh. Okay, sorry, bad guess. I will take the next name. Actually, I can do Martin. I was going to say the next name that has an R in it, but not in that position. Oh, that was actually a very good guess. So now I will take a name that's got an A in the second position and an R, a T, and an N as well. Yeah, I can do. Yes, both Elfren and Seek are saying Ranta. Man, Seek's good at this stuff. And so are you, Elfren. Shannon, great job nailing it. Very good. Well, man, we We almost, more than half the time we get it in 29, not in 29, in 3 guesses. Very good, you guys. And let's go to Wordle, our favorite. Actually, it's not my favorite. One more. I'll take the first 5-letter word I see in the chat. Okay, Astron says train. Let's go train. Oh, great guess, actually. I'll take the next word that has an R and an A in the second and third positions. In honor me. Break. Break does work. It fits the criteria. Okay. But crazy does work. It fits the criteria. Oh, nice. So we know it's CRA. So it's not crave. Is it craft? No, can't use T. I'll take cramp. Oh, very good. Nice job, Trevor. Trevor gets it in just before Seek, but Seek basically went 3 for 3. Oh man. Oh, there's my desktop. I like this picture, by the way. And as many people pointed out, Gail is properly in the middle and as the captain of our family. Okay, friends, I have one other announcement before I wrap up, and that I won't be streaming for the next 2 weeks. Usually, you guys know I stream on Sundays and Wednesdays. Well, we leave for Hawaii on Wednesday, and we come back Thursday, the following Thursday, not the day after. So that basically takes me out of Wednesday, Sunday, and Wednesday. So I'm not going to take any streaming equipment. If something happens, you know, with the Canucks, if something happens when I'm in Hawaii, I'll gladly make a video about it. But I think I'm going to it's basically treat it as my vacation. Gonna take a 2-week break off from streams. So I hope you guys understand. I'm sure that you do. And I will be back with my next stream exactly 2 weeks from now on Sunday night, August the 14th. So to wrap up, congratulations to the 2 winners of the draws. The first one was Lenpel winning the 6 banner set, and then it was Jamie DeBon winning the print. I will contact both of you tomorrow to get your details from you and make arrangements on how to get them to you. The big announcements starting September 11th, going with a daily show Sunday night through Thursday night, turning that into a podcast, and also announced my next 24-hour live stream will be November 26th and November 27th. So for those of you that are members, yes, I'll be away for the first 2 weeks, but I will I'll pack in the last 2 weeks of August to make sure I catch up on all the perks. And then don't worry. And then starting September, it'll be much more regular. And I think Brian's a couple minutes behind because he's still typing in words for Wordle, which is fine. Okay, thanks everyone. Moderators, thank you for the work that you did. Sponsors, Perform Transfer, Van City Experts, Gas Jack Art, Monkey 9, and Vessi, thank you. Legendary Lucas Gates, Legendary Just Incredible, Legendary Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame members and franchise members, thank you. And to everyone who donated, who subscribed, who liked this video, thank you as well. I appreciate all of you. And yes, no streams for 2 weeks, but I'll be checking in with an occasional video as long as that there is news to warrant it. So friends, that's it. You get a break from me for 2 weeks. Enjoy it. And thanks to all of you for your support. It means a lot. And I'm going to certainly be reflecting on how blessed I am when I'm soaking up the rays in Hawaii. So as always, subscribe if you'd like to. Like this video if you'd like to. Become a member or upgrade your membership if you'd like to. Leave a tip, super chat, super thanks, super tip, whatever it's called, if you'd like to. And definitely make sure you keep commenting on the videos. I appreciate you. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. And I got to tell you that yesterday, Gail accused me of stealing her thesaurus. And not only was I shocked, but I was appalled, aghast, and dismayed. God bless, and go Canucks go. Booyah. And aloha.